ano. Yan, parang hindi ako hi! Ang hirap naman mag-interview na napakagandang tao na napakatangkad. Masyado na yung ginagawang issue. So, pati yung crew na nagulat.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be controversial and I've never spoken about it.
Look, I'm ready for my next batch of two truths and a lie.
Kaya hi din. Huwag ka magsinungaling at uhulihin ka. Ngayon, tapos ako naman si Miss so demure.
So mindful.
So mindful.
So cutesy. Let's go get ice cream.
Okay,
Come on.
where's the ice cream?
Out here.
Masyadong social ang mga tao dito. Sabi namin artista, so hindi kami kilala dito. Ako at least. Pero ikaw, congratulations, number 4 ka sa influencers during this fashion week, which is so amazing. Diba? I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're always in the top 5. Galing.
Thank you.
But the reason, there's a very handsome man coming in. What do you think? Ang gwapo. You wanna see your crush
Sana he does
is?
a cameo.
Oh, come here. Hi, sexy. No, we introduced you na. Come here.
Maybe just say hi quick.
How much are you willing to pay me for my attendance in your show?
Hey.
Where am I looking? Hello.
Pero I'm so happy kasi itong dalawa ng model with Michael Cinco.
Yes.
Bakit yung bumubulong?
Kasi pinapagalitan kami dito, mga Frances, di ba? Parang natatakot ako gumalaw
Alam mo
dito.
yung mga sikretong pinag-uusapan. Reveal.
Mamaya.
Spill that.
As I said, kahit hindi mo matawag yung waiter man lang na, excuse me, nakagalit. Maraming rules. At saka dito, alam mo to, ito, kumikindat. Kasi yung mga restaurant dito, ang gaganda ng mga waitress. Kasi dito, hindi mo alam na waitress sila. Napakaganda nila. Mga model sila usually. Malalaman mo lang waitress kasi may napkin yung bag.
So kung kailangan mo ng...
kung minsan, nakaganon, cocktail dress. Tapos,
ibig sabihin, kung
sir,
kailangan nyo
how can I help you?
Kung kailangan nyo ng secondary career, pwede kayo mag-move dito maging waitress.
Ewan ko. Sige, Pia.
Maganda
Pagka
naman.
ayaw na sa amin ng fashion week.
Pwede naman.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Have you
though.
seen it? Have you seen the people? No, I'm just fascinated kasi iba sila.
I used to be a waitress.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Talaga?
in the UK before I studied culinary. So I was a waitress first, and then after doing that for a few months, I realized I want to be in the kitchen where the
Di ba
action
bumabaho
happens.
yung hair? Kaya hindi ako That's why I don't...
Nag-waitress ka rin.
Nag-waitress ako, pero hindi
Nag-waitress din
mabaho
siya
yung
before.
hair ko.
Di ba? Sa
Yeah,
Boston.
I was a waitress in Chicago.
Chicago pala.
We all start somewhere.
And Wendy's. Pero grabe, nakakapagod. Ano yun eh, di ba?
Nag-train ka
Yung
na.
order.
Nag-train ka na nun sa pag-fold and all.
Paglagay ng lettuce, tomato.
Train ka ulit.
Alam mo itong asawa ko, napaka-supportive. Are you a good housewife? Ano, aalis ka na? Naging culinary ka, magaling ka magluto.
Dati.
And
Well, I
then,
stopped because I eat what I make. And I go overboard all the time.
So ngayon, hindi ka na
Kapag
DJ-ka,
M-Sculpt.
di ba? Wala akong problem. I mean,
No,
you're just doing
no.
M-Sculpt and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Do you do, Onda? No.
Yes, I do.
You do
yeah,
on
for
the-
the arms, the stomach,
Okay. Yeah, I know. I
the
discovered.
back. I do.
Ito talagang
Here.
pinaka
Yeah.
frustrating.
Especially if you, like us, we're...
Medyo,
Yes.
medyo magandang hinaharap.
So usually meron dito.
Oo.
Like, naka ano siya sa kilikili,
But are you
naka-connect.
still working out? Parang wala
Yeah.
ka ng time.
This fashion month, there's
Wala
barely any
talaga.
time. But before this, I was, and it really helped. Kasi the last 2 seasons, I used to get cold and I would get a little
Sick.
bit sick, from the schedule. But this time, my immune system is
Alam mo,
strong.
it's like a marathon when you're here in Fashion Week, diba? People think it's glam. It's glam, but it's very tiring.
It's like a pageant.
Diba? Kung
It's like a
marathon ka,
pageant.
it's like a pageant. So it's
endurance.
Saka welcome to the club. So, when they announced Colombia, was she really mad at you? Or mad?
I think if the tables were turned, I would also be really upset.
Yeah, I
and
would be
it's-
upset.
it's-
But
it's
and I guess
embarrassing.
it's hard not to be mad at the person that did it, but even if it was totally not your fault, diba?
I just think if it was me, I would have probably be really heartbroken too. I get where
where she's
coming from. Like, I totally get it. Like, iba kasi yung kung tayo-tayo lang ang nakaalam eh. Pero this was a kind of
Public.
worldwide thing, and it's, it's humiliating. It's you have a whole country cheering you on, and you're also aiming for a back-to-back, and it's unpleasant for everybody.
I'm surprised. I would have thought that as Miss You, they would just let it go na. That they would just let her win because it was too embarrassing to do what happened.
Yeah.
Buti na lang they did the right thing and came out with the truth, right?
So what
Was,
actually
do you know that there was a...
So what actually happened there was backstage pa lang. Kasi ang nangyayari, Doc, is usually alam na nung cameraman kung sino yung winner. Kasi kailangan mag-focus sila doon sa reaction. So if you watch the clip again,
I watched it many
Watch it.
times. Para naguluhan
When
si
they-
cameraman kung
Yeah.
saan siya pupunta.
so because he already knows.
Oo.
And the people backstage, they already know. So they had to fix it, right?
They had to fix it. Wow, that was sweet. How did you feel? You didn't know who did you want.
Of course not.
Oh,
I
so
never
you were already...
imagined that.
You were
I
already...
thought it was a prank. I was asked to join Big Brother in the US. There's a celebrity edition that they did a couple of years ago. And they offered it to me. I just didn't feel right at the time. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be controversial and I've never spoken about it. I had a feeling that they were going to pitch me against Ariadna again, si Miss Colombia. Because they didn't, and then because she was also invited to the show and she went on the show.
Okay.
So they wouldn't tell me who the other
People
were gonna be, and I think the idea was to put both of us in one house.
And it's raining. Umuulan na. Binibless na tayo ni Lord.
my gosh,
Okay.
we
We should move.
We should move. Lumalakas siya.
Oo. Lumalakas na. So, nandito kami. I don't know. What we're planning to do is to show you Paris, our Paris. What are your favorite places in Paris?
Well, actually, Doc, every time I come to Paris, it's always for work. So I don't think I've seen Paris much at all.
Honey,
In the shows.
you never came here with Jeremy for pleasure.
No.
Okay. So, but you've been to the Eiffel Tower naman, siguro.
Not up there. I mean, I haven't gone up, but I've been around.
Watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been to the Louvre
Yes, for
for
work. then.
Victoria.
What's your favorite places here?
Of course, Palais Garnier, where you modeled, because that's where we got married.
Sayang yung pagkain.
Okay, inin mo na.
Mukbang.
Mukbang challenge. Parisian mukbang challenge. Ako talaga, I love it when it's soaked in butter.
It is soaked in butter.
Baka we can go
You
to
want some?
No, thank you. We can go to the supermarket. Things to bring home from Paris. It's
It's so good, Doc. Do you want to share?
No, thank you. I'm not hungry at all. I really just want
Doc,
cake.
I'm gonna eat. If
Please,
that's okay.
please. Sayang, para hindi magsayang yung Dapat dito ka para mas maliit ako.
Ay, saan ba, Doc?
Okay lang, sige.
Ay, okay. sorry.
Paliitin mo ako, ha?
Palit tayo? Gusto mo, Doc?
Pwede, kailangan ba?
Hindi, ito. Kaya ko.
Okay, sige, go. Mag-ano ka?
Oh,
Okay,
blocking,
game,
diba?
blocking
Okay,
kasi.
I have some nice, fun, light-hearted questions for you, Doc.
Na.
Okay, I've always wanted to ask you this. What's the funniest or most unusual beauty request you've ever received?
Nako, that is so memorable to me. It happened about 12 years ago.
Okay.
It was a guy who came in and he told me he wanted to look like Tom Cruise. Filipino yan ha, pero tapos he had inside his mouth dalawang jackstone, yung bola ng jackstone.
Okay.
Nilagay niya isa sa isang cheek, isa sa isa. Tapos pero seryoso siya ha. That's
Bakit may
ewan
bola
ko
ng
sa-
jackstone?
Ewan ko, nilagay niya para magtaas raw yung cheekbones niya, kung pwede ko igaya yung jackstone ball niya. Pero, but he was very, I don't know if he was joking me, but he was very serious. And then, of course, sometimes, some men, they come to the clinic. I don't do this, guys, because I promised my mom I would not do it. But there is penile enlargement.
Oh.
Yes,
Wait,
there's
there's
a way.
such a thing?
It's you
true,
know,
it's
you can
real.
actually put fat or filler or something like that. Then you have a machine that increases the blood circulation so that, you know naman, it's really about plumbing. It's all, there's no muscle there. It's all
It's all blood.
tubes, and then if you increase the blood circulation, then it will be harder and more erect and bigger. But you know, like, okay, that's why I never see patients without another doctor beside me, because the things that I get requested from, I know how to do it, but I'm not gonna do it because my mom said, yeah, please don't ever do that. But you know, there is a need, so go to your urologist, not to me.
Oh, wow. Okay. Unusual it is. Unusual.
It's not
Okay.
unusual.
Okay.
Count
Oh,
ba yan?
here.
Pag-music?
I have
Ah.
this is a cool one. What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done outside of work?
I don't think Hayden will allow me to
Oh,
tell
okay.
you.
Well,
I'm not
let's
gonna do
skip that one.
it. Ikaw, can I ask you?
What's the most
You and I, your turn.
Okay.
What's the most adventurous thing you've done outside of work?
Well, when I think adventure now, I always think like the stuff that I am afraid of, but I'll do it anyway. So I've done skydiving twice, but I am deadly scared of planes and flying.
How did you
Takot
do it
ako sa
twice?
aeroplano.
Gets ko yung once, just overcome your fear. But twice, what? Nag-enjoy ka na yata.
So the second time, I was going with my sister and my cousins, and hindi sila tatalon if I don't jump.
Oh.
So we had to all do it together, and I said, well, it was my idea to bring them to Dubai, and we said we'll go skydiving, and that means kasama ako, so I have to do. And I wanted to experience it together as a as a family.
Pero
So
ano yung, you know why that was one of my dreams. Of course, I think I'm too scared, but I did bungee. The thing is, bungee jumping. And swinging pa, parang Tarzan.
Oh my God.
Jump ka muna, tapos swing ka. So, but I read somewhere it makes you short.
what?
Like when you
jump in?
land, if you land improperly and the impact, parang you lose an inch. So I don't know if that was, I read it, but I don't remember where I read it. So my question is the impact really strong? Like, how do you land?
So I've never done
Skydiving?
bungee,
No,
but skydiving.
When you land,
So I'm strapped with so it's a tandem jump. So the instructor is behind me, and I'm strapped onto him. So there's no parang
Impact?
walang impact because he just has to release the parachute, and then you just start gliding
on the ground.
in the sky.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you're free falling for about a minute,
Oh, and
and then so look, pagka free falling ka, wala ka ng
Nandito na
control
yung-
doon sa yung balon mo, ganun na siya. As in talagang no editing can fix what happens to your face.
So, magical skydive with you. Para
oh my
mag-video
gosh,
ka.
imagine, no? So, and the interesting is like, somebody will jump ahead of you who is doing the video, and then you jump. Oh my gosh, just trying to parang reminisce now. I don't know how I did that. But natatakot talaga ako. I have a love-hate relationship with flying because I follow a lot of airplanes, pilots, aviation accounts. Like, I love airplanes, but I don't like being a passenger. But I like sitting behind the pilot and like, because one time I was invited, not a commercial airliner, this was a private
We're
plane.
flying private.
No, this was
Yan
one
ang
of
dream
Jeremy's
ko.
friends.
Oh.
And then they knew I was afraid of flying, so they invited me to sit behind the pilot and listen to everything.
Oh.
And it was a short flight, mga 1 hour lang, and I had the best time. Like, because then
Because you're in control.
yeah,
Kasi you can. So actually, what you don't like is not being in control.
I think that's
But you
the one.
drive.
I drive. And I like to sit in front when, so in our van, like when I have a driver, I like to sit beside him. I don't like to sit at the back because I like to know where we're going. So maybe it is a control thing.
Sigurista. Check him.
Yeah, I do. And I like,
Gising ba to?
oo.
Uminom ba to?
Yes, that's true. I always check. Kasi my life is in his hands.
That's true.
And, and that's so important na well-rested sila. And that they're alert and that they're not tailgating. I hate tailgating. I don't like it when you're going so fast and you're so close to the car in front of you. I will always ask the driver to stay behind, slow down.
Your next adventure.
One
Pero
day.
the next adventure of Pia, I predict, will be a baby.
A girl or a boy, Doc?
Sana girl, no? But I think either way. Basta healthy. But matagal pa yata yun. Mga ano pa. 2 years. Tama ba? Let's see.
We'll see,
Let's see
Doc.
if this comes
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
Okay, nasan si Eiffel Tower? Oh, nandyan. Okay, walk lang tayo dito. I love the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
We're here. Oh, wait, I think we just photobombed her.
Oh, photobomb.
Okay, let's... Doc, I'm ready for my two truths and a lie. If you can guess the lie. Okay, for the next batch of 2 truths and a lie.
Oh,
Truths and a lie.
Truths talaga.
Truths. Dalawang katotohanan at isang kasinungalingan. Wow. 2 truths and a lie. Okay. I'm part Chinese. I hate fruity desserts. And I love Filipino food.
Okay, I think you're party Chinese kasi wala namang tao sa Pinas na walang party Chinese. I think, You hate fruity desserts? Parang feeling ko yun ang lie. Am I right?
Yes, you're right. You got it.
Choose detector, that's me, kaya hi din. Huwag ka magsinungaling at uhulihin kita. Nahulog ako.
No.
So 2-1.
Yeah.
You love fruity desserts.
I do.
Like what?
Everything.
Apple
Lemon,
pie, lemon.
apple, anything.
Ako,
Fruity.
chocolate, madali lang yun. Oh, make me kwento. Are you
So-
Chinese? How much Chinese are
It
you?
says here I'm 28% Chinese,
Oh, yan. Ibigay mo.
45% European, 28% Chinese, and 25% Filipino. So there's something my mother's not telling me about.
I love.
No, I love my mama.
Talaga.
But this was a surprise.
The what's East Asian Chinese?
Yeah, Chinese.
Okay, you
yeah.
didn't know?
I didn't know.
Kasi I don't think
Yeah.
anyone in the Philippines doesn't have a little Chinese blood, di ba?
Yeah.
So, your dad is German, pure.
Yes.
Your mom is...
Half Filipino, half Chinese. Which
She didn't
explains
know.
why she looks so oriental, and my sister also.
Your sister is so oriental, so pretty. Are you sure?
No, because she also took the same test, and you know how you find out if you're full sisters or not. That's not why we took the test, by the way. I was just curious to see my ancestry.
What's the name of that test?
Circle DNA.
Circle DNA. Okay.
And 23andMe. Like, I took I did all of
why
the
do you
brands.
do that?
Curious lang.
You're really a curious person. You like testing. Ako takot ako mag-test. Baka
So
may
you've
makita
never
ako.
done a
No,
ancestry?
I did it. May ano pa daw ako eh. May Indian. Like, India. Not Indian country, but I have Cherokee. Sabi ko, mukhang hindi totoo naman to. But I think it's very accurate.
Okay.
Diba? So Chinese, what was the other one? Explain what are the other two?
The Filipino food is a given.
That's a given naman. Talaga, what's your favorite Filipino food?
Sinigang.
Sinigang na?
Baboy.
Baboy,
Yeah,
ako salmon, healthy.
I like the taba.
Number 1, I once walked into a toilet that was full of, what? How do I say that?
Pieces?
Poop.
Oh.
Number 2, I used to play volleyball with the Philippine team.
Okay.
And so I trained with Jane Fonda and introduced aerobics to the Philippines.
Wow, this is tough.
Oh, diba?
Because all 3 sound convincing. And you
Convincingly
parang
wrong.
gave examples as if they were all facts. So I'm gonna say the Jane Fonda aerobics. Mali.
Eh!
Mali na naman ako.
Volleyball naman, girl. Napaka-late kong tao. Tsaka umiyak ako pag may bola dito.
Okay.
So in 1979, I got married to Atom, and then I was in Chicago. They introduced aerobicize. First time ever aerobics was introduced, and I'm the type of person, if I want to do something. At that same time, Jane Fonda released a videotape about aerobics. So I flew to LA. While I was in Chicago, I went there and I trained. But I stayed there for like 3 months training to be an aerobics teacher in the Philippines. So that's my, and I don't know why, I guess it's so memorable because we were there the other day. I won't say what brand, but I was so scared to go to the banyo. Kasi na-trauma ako because when I entered there one time, it was terrible. There was feces in the mirrors, in the everywhere, in the floor. And I called the people. I go, what's happening? I think somebody sabotaged and bought like a squirt gun and everywhere.
Wow. As a
So
sign
parang
of
now
protest.
until now, see, I'm easily traumatized. Mangoes, banyo. So we are here to show you the beautiful view for free of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I mean, the weather is on and off. It's a little gloomy today. The sun comes out for a few minutes, but we bring the sunshine with
yes,
us. Doc.
and the sun here, if you want to take photos when it's sunny, the color I heard from Hayden, from Magic, Kim, you agree that the lighting in Paris, if Paris was a person, wala siyang bad angle. Lahat maganda, di ba?
totoo yun.
Tingnan mo yung mga buildings, ito
Yeah.
bridge lang, napakaganda. The Eiffel Tower is so pretty. So this river is very important to me because the pre-dinner of our wedding, we rented one of those. Kanino yan? Kawawa naman.
Okay pa naman siya. Testing, 1, 2.
Ano ba yan? Kaloka. Anyway, we took a tour of Bateau Mouche and we went around in the boat all over. So all our visitors were able to see Paris by night from the water. So if we ever get married again, you'll be my bridesmaid.
Ay, yes.
Okay. Next tour place, where do you want to go?
Ice cream?
Ice cream, let's go.
So, my question for you, Doc, is what's one beauty trend you secretly love even if it's not in anymore?
Well, one beauty trend that I really, really love to do, and I think it's the best because it makes everyone look so good, is liposuction. Tumescent liposuction, which is really outpatient. Kasi ngayon, everybody wants non-surgical, but you really cannot achieve the best results if you do non-surgical because you have to shape the body, right? If you're doing lang melting the fat, you only achieve at most 50% of what a liposuction can do. So everyone, it's so easy to do a lipo now. It's outpatient, it doesn't hurt at all. So I think if you want the best results, let's go back to the golden standard,
Oof.
liposuction.
I like that.
But of course, you don't need it at all.
Well, one day,
Can I put
I
fat
probably
transfer?
will.
Where do you want me to transfer fat? From me to you?
Dito, Doc.
Oo nga eh. Natutulog ba tong babaeng to?
Who's this?
Kasi she
I will
talks,
attest to
she sleeps.
Oh, yeah.
Kasi sometimes she texts me at 5 in the morning, 4, or sometimes 12 midnight. Parang 12 midnight she texted, and 4 in the morning she texts us again.
She sleeps but sometimes she forgets the
To
time
sleep.
zone.
Okay. Dapat yung yung 2 times, diba? Or 3. How many time zones do you even... Have you ever traveled to 3 different time zones in like 2
1 week.
days? Or no naman? Pwede.
In 1 week, yeah, I have.
You have.
It's
Nakakalito. But your body adjusts. When you're not
all the
working,
time.
you what? Can sleep 12 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bakit?
I'm a good sleeper. I can sleep.
How long does it take you to sleep?
Not very long, but I like to I don't go to sleep. I like just falling asleep, if that makes sense. So I don't go to bed. I just fall asleep anywhere. No, what I mean by that is, so Jeremy has a routine. So he will have his dinner at 5 p.m. and then by 6 or 7, no more gadgets, no more phones, no screens, not even a TV.
Galing.
And then he has the temperature in the room set to a certain temperature kasi that's the most optimal though for recovery. And then he will wear a sleep mask, a lip seal,
Really?
and then earplugs. It's so romantic.
And ikaw, naka-negligee.
Doc, I am on my phone hanggang sa makatulog ako, hanggang sa makatulog ako. Beside him, like he's so, like he has this whole routine and I'm like, busog, kakakain ko lang. I'm like a bear. Busog, kakakain ko lang. Tatabi ako sa kanya, nagbabasa pa rin ako at hanggang sa makatulog ako. And then, I sleep better than him.
No.
Yeah, because I wear the Aura ring and then we compare our sleep score. And even with that,
Uy, nasa na yung aura ring mo?
hindi ko lang suot ngayon kasi...
Nawala yung akin.
Hindi yung binigay niyo sa akin, Doc, I still have it.
Mi nawala at wala nang ganon. Gucci, di ba?
Yeah, it was a Gucci one.
Aura ring.
Yeah.
I went to Gucci. They discontinued it because they're so crazy. They gave a lifetime warranty. So, luging-lugi sila.
Oh.
So don't lose it.
I
At
have
saka you don't have to pay for monthly whatever. subscription. Oh,
Yeah.
how come you sleep better? He thinks a lot.
I think it's, I don't know. I mean, di ba
That's a
sabi nila-
talent. Sobra kang lucky.
But they say that isn't there like a card what's it called? A
Circadian
circadian.
rhythm. Oh, di ba,
That's the one.
Doktora Pia?
Yes,
Ano
thank you,
yan?
Doc. Thank you. That's why I'm not a doctor. Circadian ng katawan. So I'm like a bear, I think. So I hibernate. I can sleep.
Okay.
And he's more like a lion.
No.
Wow. Ikaw, Doc,
Ginigising
are you
ka
good
ba?
No, he doesn't. He lets me sleep naman. He'll wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m. and he'll be ready for a run. But I need a few hours to wake up. I'm like a bear talaga. I just go,
It was so nice. I used to jump out of bed and Hayden would say, how do you do that?
Like
Kasi
a
when I wake
ninja.
up, chuk, out. But then, I've learned to cuddle. So, ang tagal ko na bago lumabas sa bed, nag-1 hour na, di ba? Parang just taking So, nawala na yung get up and go.
Yeah.
But I love being a get up and go. Sleeping naman, depends. Sometimes, like last night, marami akong iniisip. Naawa ako sa'yo. Bakit kaya? Hindi ko alam. Anyway, now I was thinking, what can she do? What can we do to help her? Whatever. But normally, those are the thoughts, di ba? Then they go around and around. Buti ka, yan ang walang kasalanan sa buhay. Mabilis matulog, nothing bothers you. Right?
Yeah.
Ganun ba?
Yeah. It's this sleep, when you sleep well, you can face like you're more level-headed the next day. Parang kaya mo yung mga stress, kaya mo yung whatever challenges.
Because it's recovery time. You know, before, kasi somebody told me, don't sleep because you can do that when you're dead.
Oh,
Right? So I would sleep 4 hours. Yeah. But I would sleep 4 hours kasi nga, waste of time. You're on Earth and you should be very productive. But now I'm really learning that sleep is so important because that's when your body recovers. Like a car cannot go on naman for 24 hours every single day. So you need time to recover. So sleep is as important as being awake. And you're more productive if you get your 7 to 8 hours of sleep, diba? It doesn't have to be naman 8 kung kaya, but I think 7 to 8 is the right amount of time.
Doc, I have a nice question, a funny question
Oh,
for
okay,
you.
what?
Okay. What's the most bizarre or funny nickname you've ever had?
You know, I used to date, double dated Vilma Santos. Yes, it's true. So my ex-husband, Atom Henares, is the brother of Ronnie Henares, who used to be super sikat before, and was the boyfriend of Vilma Santos for 5 years. So we used to double date. Of course, they were so sikat. So when we enter a party, parang wave yan of people, di ba? They cut through you, they push you to the side. Naiipit na ako sa wall kasi nga, they all want to surround them. And I remember standing in the wall and I said, sana one day, I'll also be famous and I'll also para people will be happy when I enter. Kasi yung feeling na welcome ka, di ba? Na parang, nandito na yung party, Vilma Santos has arrived and Ronnie Henares. So they put me against the wall. And I said, but God, how are you gonna do that? Because I'm a doctor. Ang layo ko na, no? I forgot the question.
Yeah, the nickname, Doc.
The nickname. So anyway, because I was very magulo, Vilma called me, Atom called me Frisky, like a dog. I'm so magulo. So Vilma remembers that name. So 48 years since when she sees me, Frisky! Frisky. But actually, Frisky means horny. Did you know that?
Oh.
But I really think they meant more because I'm frisky,
Okay,
like a
okay.
puppy dog. Yun. Ikaw, anong pinaka-bizarre mong nickname?
A cute one that Jeremy calls me is Dragon, and breathe fire daw when I'm hungry.
Really?
Yeah.
When
So
you're hungry, you're hangry.
I'm hungry. So remember, Doc, like when we had dinner at your place, and we weren't filming at that time, and then Doctora asked me, "Do you guys ever like what do you guys argue about?" And I said, "Honestly, Doc, the first few years we were together, it would always be food." Say, he's so disciplined, and he eats for nutrition and sustenance, and I eat for feelings and pleasure. I eat when I'm hungry, when I'm sad, when I'm happy, when I'm stressed, when I'm angry, when I'm celebrating, when I'm whatever. It's rubbing off on me in a good way because I'm learning how to be more health conscious and be more disciplined, and I'm also
How have
parang-
you rubbed on him the
Yeah,
right way?
he's more adventurous with the food he eats now.
Oh.
And then we actually have days where we just eat everything.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so and he's becoming more experimental with like his palate also. Like he'll try this. I'll say, try this sauce and dip it here and do that and wrap it in this and then he's enjoying it. So it's not parang we're teaching each other new things.
Oh, that's good. You should
Yeah.
always
Pero
enjoy.
nung una yung sabi ko talaga, no, I need this. Like, I can't live like this. I need my food.
Oh,
Yeah.
and,
And
then,
then,
he
yeah.
understood.
May isang beses pa, Dok,
Um,
gusto ko na mag-walk out kasi
oh, anong
gusto
ginawa
ko
niya?
kumain eh.
Tapos, ayaw ko pa
Tapos sabi ko, I'm leaving. Sabi niya, where are you going? I don't know. And then I didn't end up leaving. I just stayed there. I'm a drama queen.
No, teka muna kasi, Frank, how long ba did he court you? Kasi
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw the beginnings. Parang over pandemic yata yung ano nyo, di ba?
Before the pandemic, Dok.
Anyway, na-interview sila sa Tatler.
Yeah.
Kilig na kilig ako kasi ang gwapo-gwapo ni Jeremy. I met Jeremy before you met Jeremy.
Oh!
And I remember thinking, gwapo naman ito, napaka-hunky. Tapos, then you started dating him. But in the interview in Tatler, hindi pa yata kayo.
May kami na
Kayo na, no? Kasi tingin ng tingin sa'yo, grabe. Gusto kong ganon, balagtas na tingin. Hindi siya tumitingin kay Antonio, sa'yo nakatingin. Tapos ikaw naman si Miss, so demure.
So mindful.
So mindful.
Speaking of
So
food, we're gonna
cutesy.
get ice cream.
Let's go get ice cream.
Okay,
Come on.
where's the ice cream?
Out here. Cream and black cherries.
Oo nga, fruits.
What about you?
Mango. I want chocolate. Ano yan? Coffee.
That is coffee.
Ready.
Smile.
Toast.
Very cute. Very.
Oh, na-in love na ako. I'm turning gay. Kung ano sinasabi ko, ano? Malero. Of course,
I think it's ice cream.
If you're eating ice cream when it's cold, parang kang tanga.
No, but we like to do this because it tastes good.
But normally, I'm like,
do you have a
with
sweet
feeling. Super. But I'm really controlling it now. Now, you ready?
Okay.
Naubos ko na yung ice cream ko. Ganun ako kabilis. So, sorry, wala na. Oh, what's your three?
Okay, my three is I've worn $1 million worth of jewelry on me.
Obviously. Dollars ba? Oh my gosh.
Dollars.
Oh.
Dollars. Yes, dollars. I've never worn the same outfit twice to a public event. Or I've given an impromptu speech in a foreign language.
Wow. Since she's Miss Universe, I would think that her lie is that she has never worn an outfit twice in a public event because this girl, it doesn't bother her if she wears the same outfit. Parang you're not that kind of person. Am I right?
Actually, teka, mali yata ako. Parang dalawang lie yung nasabi ko, Dok.
Oh, sige. Yung art yun niya.
Choose the truth na lang, Dok.
Oh, choose the truth na lang. Yung first. Ano yung first?
The first is that I worn $1 million worth of jewelry
Yeah, because
on
if
me.
it's Bulgari girl, it's got to be $1 million. So that's the truth. So the two lies are, you really didn't give a speech in a foreign language?
I have not. No.
You have not?
I have
okay.
not,
I thought
yes.
you would be able to do that. So
Yeah.
see, I still won. Ganun
You
ba?
still won. You got everything
Kahit
right.
and you also have worn an outfit
same
twice.
outfit twice,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it doesn't bother you, no?
Yeah. I mean, it's normal.
I think so. And you know, actually, it's parang here, I talked to Brian Boyd. He always repeats outfits because it's a sign you should be very proud. Number one, you're into sustainability. Number two, you own the outfit, di ba? It's not just a borrowed outfit. But me, my dream is sana I can just keep borrowing outfits because I like variety. So I don't really need to own anything. Unfortunately, I'm not lucky enough to be tall, beautiful, and sexy and can walk. So I have to buy. My three things are, wait, I have to review. Number one, I have done liposuction on myself.
Oh, okay. Wow, that you have to be awake.
Number two, I love doing nose fillers. Number 3, I am the very first person to do Botox in the Philippines.
I think the lie is number 1.
Na I've done liposuction
On yourself.
myself.
Because don't you have to be like asleep? Or oh my goodness, really?
No, because you know, when we're so busy, I remember one time I'm so crazy. I did liposuction on myself, on my calves, and on my inner thighs because we were so busy. I was supposed, and they were kind of behind in one procedures. So I was just waiting there and I was going to leave for Singapore. I know, for Paris. So I had no more time because my flight was at 10, it was already 4. So I had to sit down like this, get the cannula, sige na nga, and I started lipoing myself. And here, I can do it. And even my arm, I did it on myself because they were scared to do it here, where the muscles are, the deltoids. So I said, it's like this. So I did my own lipo. So I'm crazy enough to do that. The one that I hate doing, it's very dangerous, and I really advise people, do not do it, is fillers on the nose.
Oh, really?
Because number 1, fillers on the nose, it's soft, right? So it spreads and the nose becomes big. Number 2, and it drips. So over time, it doesn't hold its shape. Number 2, there's so many veins in this area, it's very dangerous. If you do fillers around the nose area, there have been at least 60 reports of blindness.
oh no.
Yeah, because they enter the vein that goes to the eye and they get blind, or the artery.
Okay.
So don't do it. It's very dangerous, and some people do it and they even use weird things like silicone. So warning, warning, do not ever do fillers on the nose, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you learn something today?
Yes.
Okay, but you don't need fillers.
Pero
or
kasi
something.
uso yun, Doc, like what you mentioned earlier, like people like non-invasive procedures, and I think like nose fillers are a go-to if you don't want to get a rhinoplasty.
Well, now you can do threads. So threads are much better because they're solid. So they're not going to enter any vein, and even if they do, it's just bleeding. It doesn't block it, because what you don't want is to block the circulation, and then there's no supply of blood to the eye, and then they become blind. So definitely in Belo, I've seen sometimes even on some stars on TV, you see their nose getting wider and wider, and then it's, it just starts to
Makalat.
move. Oh, so not a good idea. Anyway, on that note, are we going to end our adventure in Paris? I hope you enjoyed us showing you Paris. I really enjoyed hanging out with Pia.
Yeah, I enjoyed our bonding too.
And Magic said to tell each other what you wish for each other.
Yes.
So
A really fun time talking to you, and I mean that because you're very easy to talk to. The conversations are always free flowing. I feel like I can talk to you about anything, even though like we've grown closer in such a short period of time. I feel like I can be myself around
try
you,
naman.
and she always gives me really good advice, like especially off camera, like when we have dinners at your place, and then you just spend the whole night with me, just giving me
Till 3
really
in the
good
morning.
advice and teaching me how to meditate and teaching me some, I don't know, just thank you. And thank you for being so generous, and thank you for giving so much of yourself to us, to your Belo babies. You take care of us.
yeah, she's my
talaga.
baby.
And yeah, what you guys see on camera is the real Dr. Bella. Like, she really is so fun. She's so kalog. She's not just doing this to entertain you guys. This is really her. This is her
Actually,
personality.
I'm funnier off cam.
We're funnier off cam kasi kailangan may ma-filter. But thank you, Doctora. And let's do this more often.
Oh, for sure, di ba? Not only Fashion Week, sana all the time.
Yeah.
And for you, Pia, I want you to know I pray for you all the time, Hayden and I. And I know you know, I really admire you for going so far in your life and not letting things block you. You're very brave, you're very strong. And yet you're very, you have a soft heart. I know it's a little painful sometimes. But we're here to cheer you on. We're here to support you. Always, always here. So continue, because I know you never want to hurt anyone. You always have a lot of integrity. So just continue. God will bless you. Eventually. Don't lose hope. No, it's not the wrong. You continue to do the right thing, continue to take the right path, the higher road. And I'm sure you will be rewarded soon. And on that note, everyone, follow this advice. Take care. Bye.